So we'll start now with setting up your pillar, your energetic connection to Source and Earth. So simply focus on starting a connection from your heart, 6 feet in all directions, like a sphere around you, and draw this first of all down to the heart of Mother Gaia, forming the first part of your pillar, a tube of energy, which really shows you versus the other energies around you. It is your unique energetic signature. And now draw that energy all the way up to Source as well. And Source, just simply see that extending up from your crown as far as you can go. It can go through suns and moons and stars, and it'll lock into a perfect place for your here and now. 6 feet in all directions. And just feel yourself in this tube, your pillar of energy now, and breathe up and down your pillar a few times, strengthening this energetic signature that you are. Just calling in the support teams. We ask for the angels, archangels, ascended masters, and the karmic board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together so that the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here for all of us in our here and now. We ask for a temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for a temple of divine union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. And finally, calling on a God Presence Communion Temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. And notice how now with calling in the support teams and also the temples, which are energetic frequencies, feel now how this opens up your energetic field and raises you in frequency, drops you into a state of light or deeper meditation. And today our journey will be one in connection with the inner earth kingdom, the inner earth emissaries. And we will be going on a journey with them to create, strengthen, set up your 5D, fifth dimensional crystalline grounding. And the emissaries are here with us. And they invite us now to travel with them to the inner earth kingdom and just follow their lead now as we travel there with our energy. Just take a few moments to arrive, and we'll arrive in a beautiful inner earth cave. And as you can notice, perhaps with your inner sight, the color of the cave is an orangey brown, and there's a beautiful fire of different colors burning at the center. And simply sit yourself down in the circle that forms itself around the fire. And the inner earth emissaries, first of all, ask you to connect to this fire. And they say, because each of your energy is so very, very different, because you all bring your own unique signature with you, the fire will appear very different to each and every one of you. To some it will appear like a roaring orange fire, and to others it will appear like a very calm red fire, and yet to others it will be a gentle violet fire. Whatever it is for you, even if the colors are mixing and matching, even if it's a green fire or a brown fire, whatever it is for you, that is the perfect energy to start this journey with. And first of all, the main emissary, whose name is Shah, he wishes to communicate with us that the reason that this is very vital for you to organize and build a crystalline grounding is because your energy bodies are changing to crystalline form. They're changing in frequencies as Mother Gaia raises to 5D and you raise with her. And this will greatly assist you to ground on the new earth. So it'll be very vital for you to move through this journey And it's a gentle yet very powerful journey, Shah is explaining. And so first step, he says, is to connect to this fire, this inner earth fire. And if you can't see what color it is for you, see if you can feel it, or perhaps imagine it. You might even hear it. You might hear it crackling, or you might hear fizzing or buzzing or popping, whatever it is that you need to hear with your inner senses. And Shah says, let this fire connect to your heart now. And feel now how this fire connects to your heart. He says, this fire will not burn you. Immediately let go of any fears that you may have of this fire burning you. And take this fire into your heart now. And breathe this fire up your pillar and down your pillar. Let it fill all of your energetic signature. And this will very gently start to raise you in frequency. Already, Shah says. Breathe your specific fire up to source. And it'll almost appear like fire liquid light, he says. But you will still notice that it is the quality of fire. It may warm you, but he says it can also feel like a cooling fire, like in fact a bit of a paradox, that it actually cools you down. He says whatever you need is going to happen. Now draw it down to the heart of Mother Earth and up to Source. Down to the heart of Mother Earth and up to Source in your own breathing tempo. And he says now each and every one of you will sense that it is just you now in a slightly different cave. The cave will appear a little bit smaller. For some, it'll be higher. For others, the surface on which you're sitting will be different. For some, it will be like marble. For others, it will be more like dust or dirt. Whatever it is for you, it is perfect. And if you're not seeing this, simply imagine how it is different for you. So it is now you in your own inner earth cave. And this is merely a different part of the journey, for you are still all together around the original fire in the original cave. But your journey takes you to this unique spot now, where you will be forming your own crystalline grounding. And if you hadn't considered this before, crystals and the crystal kingdom and is the inner earth kingdom, they're all alive and they're all living beings. So forming your crystalline grounding is literally growing crystal roots. So you can imagine the roots of a plant. It's much easier perhaps for you to imagine they're alive. Well, your crystalline grounding is very alive as well. And everything is energy. So your crystalline grounding will be A, unique to you, B, it will be alive, and C, it will be 5D, fifth dimensional frequency. So it will first of all work together with your current grounding, and then gently you'll upgrade your energy fields to this new grounding, and it will grow with you as your energy fields grow and expand on your journey. So the first connection is between yourself, Mother Earth, and the crystalline crystal kingdom. So first, take a few moments to accept this connection now between the crystal kingdom, Mother Earth, and yourself as a soul, as a God presence in your physical body, in your vessel, you could also call it, and feel how there's weaving that starts to take place. It is very gentle, this weaving, and it is merely a weaving of a slightly higher frequency with your current grounding. And your grounding is simply the part of your energy field, the part of your pillar that connects you to Mother Earth. That's what we're calling your grounding for the sake of this journey. So your grounding is tangible in the sense that it's energy, but it's not tangible in the sense that perhaps you can't touch it in the way you might imagine to be able to touch your grounding. It is an energetic part of your field. So feel this weaving taking place now, and you may even get color associations, or it may feel like heat, or it may feel cool and calm. It will definitely feel perhaps nurturing, or it'll feel exciting. There will be an energy specifically for you that will match the journey you are having now and the journey you will be having. So as this takes place, Shah says, we will be moving through a circle of 12 points comparable to a clock. From 12 o'clock we will move all the way around clockwise to 12 o'clock again. And the fire that is right in front of you will serve as the clock, and it'll also be representative of this crystalline grounding you are literally building, which will work together with your current grounding and then gently start to form into more of the 5D crystalline grounding and eventually fully replace it as Earth moves up in her ascension, and so will you. So first of all, there will be a specific crystal at 12 o'clock. It will be of the quartz crystals, either clear quartz, smoky quartz, or any other quartz that you may imagine. It can have all different colors. It doesn't have to be one that you've seen before. So connect into this energy now and feel how this quartz at 12 o'clock starts to build the front part of your crystalline grounding. So it is in front of you, but it's also the first portion of your crystalline grounding right beneath you. So you could see it as the first portion of a pie or a cake that's cut into 12 sections. This is also representative of your 12 dimensional energy bodies. So this number 12 is no accident today, Shah says. Feel how this first part is being built for you, and you may feel different colors and different energies move up through this clear or colored or smoky quartz energy. And simply have your intention to receive and keep breathing up and down your pillar. Any sensations that you may feel, just simply acknowledge them. Some will feel very comfortable and known, others may be new. And if it's a little uncomfortable, just trust the process and know that this is all guided by your soul and your God presence. You are in full control of this journey. You are merely receiving this journey on your own accord. Beautiful. And this first connection of this first portion is being made now and will keep being made as we move to the next portion, which is representative of 1 o'clock. Now tune into more of a crystal of a red hue. And this can be all different type of crystals. It will be red. It'll be light red. It'll be see-through red, dark red, anything red that comes to mind. And it can be different for each and every one of you. And simply keep breathing up and down your pillar, and you may feel different emotions move through you because different memories of when you already had a 5D crystalline grounding in your past and in your history, and perhaps also with times reminiscent of pasts when your energy was higher than it is now, those are journeys where it can bring back some memories. So any energies moving through you, just simply acknowledge them, and if anything comes up that you feel isn't sitting comfortably with you, any wounds, any emotions, hand them over to Shah and your God presence for transformation. And so what's happening is these first two parts are merging together. They're merging with your current grounding and the first two parts of your crystalline grounding. And they'll keep developing on our journey as we move to the third part, 2 o'clock. What you're looking for here is the color green. Be very light green to very dark green. And you may notice this crystal may be smooth, or it may be spiky, or it may be fragmented. Whatever it is that you need exactly for this third part within your crystalline grounding is what it'll be. And just feel this connection happen as you breathe up and down your pillar. The different colors and the different frequencies that are brought with these different crystals are no accident either for your field, Shah says. They're also connected to the directions and the nodal points on Earth, moving from north to east to south to west, connected into the grid lines of Earth, because this crystalline grounding is directly connected into the grid lines of Earth and of new 5D Earth, new 5D Gaia. And yet you may wonder why it is that each and every one of you will get a different crystalline grounding. It's because your energetic signature is so different and you're each on a very unique journey. And so your grounding that you need for your particular journey and for the transference of energy down into Mother Earth and up from Mother Earth to Source and back down needs to be different for you than perhaps other people in your life that you know, and everybody. So everybody's crystalline grounding is very different, like everybody's energy field is totally different. And this has to do with you, your uniqueness as a soul, as a God presence in this human vessel. Moving on to the next component now, 3 o'clock, the fourth component. You're looking for blues now, light blue to dark blue. This is connected into the east energies, the eastern energies, the eastern part of the grid. And he says, Shah says, we can even take it further, connecting into the eastern part of our solar system and the eastern part of our galaxy and the eastern direction of the universe. He says, but what's truly relevant is your connection to Earth, because this part of your consciousness is incarnated here in this vessel on Earth for your mission, for your life in your here and now, and your God presence is represented in many realms, across many dimensions, in many worlds, but your journey in your here and now is relevant, and this is why we've chosen to assist you with this, and it is our great honor to assist you today, Shah says. And he says he thanks you for your trust in the process and in him, his team, and Mother Gaia. Moving to the next component, 4 o'clock, you're looking for orange now. Light orange to very dark and deep orange. Remember, it can be smooth or it can be a very rough surface. It can be almost see-through, or it can be simply surface orange. Whatever it is that you need will be happening. And all of these compartments and components are living energies. They're merging together, they're braiding, and they're braiding with your current grounding. And also Shah says, The process of the integration of your crystalline grounding will be a very gentle but powerful one, so you'll notice the difference straight away, and this can augment depending on your current level of growth. Can go very quickly to your full crystalline grounding, or can take a little bit longer. And he says, trust the process and simply surrender that over, and know that it'll be perfect for you as an energetic being. Moving on now to the next one already, Shah says, is the process is moving on to 5, number 5, and that is the 6th component. Color you're looking for here is black, see-through black, or rough and smooth, and doesn't let light through. And it can be all sorts of substances, but they will be crystal and connected to the crystalline kingdom, to the crystal kingdom. And they will hold their unique frequencies now. Breathing up and down your pillar a few times. So the next color that comes through is purple. Connected into the southern energies of the grid, Earth, solar system, galaxy, and the universe. Number 6 and the 7th component. Breathing up and down your pillar now, and remember any emotions you feel moving through or any old memories coming through, simply hand them over. And you may feel different jolts of energy, cold, warm, moving through your energetic pillar, he says. As this braiding is starting to happen, it may feel uncomfortable, like there's concrete under your feet, or it may feel very fluid and malleable. It may feel good, or it may feel like you need to get used to it. Whatever it is, it's perfect for you. Next component you're looking for is yellow. And just breathe up and down your pillar. Presenting the number 7. You may feel a lightness with this particular strand, and Shah says it's important to understand that even though these energies are very compartmentalized, it seems as though they are very disconnected from each other. In fact, if you were to look with your inner sight, he says, or feel into it, they are in fact merging all the way through. So he says it's comparable to a multi-layered cake. But the layers are all mixed and matched. So what seems to be your number 5th or 6th or 7th layer, in fact, mixes like a circle or in different structures all the way through the grounding. So they are all connected, not just because they're side by side, but because as you go down deeper into the core of Gaia, it all starts to mix and match, he says. Remember, they are all filled out to the core as well. So there's a lot of cross-referencing happening, and it is much more a mix and match than it is this neat process that it seems to be. Yet it is very relevant that the way this crystalline grounding is built for you is in this exact way. So it will start to become a living whole as you start to use it in its completion. However, it will be very compartmentalized in the way it seems to be built up. But do understand that it is a very flowing whole. Moving on to number 8 now. The color you're looking for is white. One can be different whites, very bright white, or very soft white, see-through, non-see-through, and you may have, again, different emotions and different energy streams coming through you with this one. And if you care to have a look down deeper as this crystalline grounding forms in its connection with Mother Gaia, you can see how the layers start to actually mix and intertwine and mingle, so to speak, in their different energies. And that happens pretty quickly as you move down to the core of Gaia. Next one is number 9. You're looking for gray, a gray color, dark gray to light gray, see-through, non-see-through, rough or smooth surface. It may feel warm or cool or cold to you. It'll be perfect, and it'll mix and match exactly with the frequency of the other colors and layers that you have created so far with your soul and God presence. And if this whole process is a big blur for you, you have not seen one color or felt anything that was happening, simply trust that it is happening, because your God presence and your soul know exactly what they're doing. So simply surrender more deeply to this process. Even if all you've seen is a few colors here and there, understand that your God presence and your soul do not miss a beat. You are here and now. You are in the right place at the right time. You needed to hear this right now, Shah says, whenever this now is for you. Beautiful. The next color is silver. Silver or platinum. This is the number 10. Silver or platinum, see-through, non-see-through. This is simply sink a little bit deeper into the depth of your energies now. Start to really feel how this crystalline grounding is starting to live. Your new grounding is merging with your old grounding, and it's starting to live and merge and move different energies through you that you have never felt before. And if you have, it's been a fleeting moment, and now it's a constant stream. Mother Gaia will be able to bring up new information to you that was pretty hard for her to get through to you before with your different grounding. This is like an upgraded connection. It's like moving from dial-up through to a high level of ADSL. It's like a different grounding can bring through different packages of information, but also it can ground different parts of your love and light, your universal knowledge and your universal wisdom down into the core of Earth, which she needs for her grid lines. So if you are here as a light worker and you have a connection to the grid work with Mother Earth, this crystalline grounding will deeply support you as well. The final component, you're looking for gold type colors, gold type energies, gold and bronze, Shah is saying. And this can be see-through, non-see-through, rough, smooth. And as this final crystalline energy grounds for you, feel how your crystalline pillar starts to come alive fully now. And it may start to twist counterclockwise, clockwise, move up and down as it merges with your other grounding. Just breathe up and down your pillar as you embrace the dance of your crystalline grounding, for these crystalline beings are all part of your grounding. Enjoy this dance of all of these energies, of all that you are. For this crystalline grounding is your 5D grounding. And Shah says, celebrate this moment because you are more deeply connected now to 5D Earth. Feel how she brings up these beautiful colors and energies through your pillar, and breathe this in now. You may feel joy or light or happiness in your heart, and any emotions that no longer serve you, let them go into her heart now so she can transform them for you. Any worries you have, any fears you have about your journey, about the next parts of your path, let them go now. If you're worried about anyone in your life, any activity in your life, she says, hand over the worries and fears and anger now, she says. Hand it over, because this crystalline grounding will serve you very, very deeply as an easier way to let go of these emotions and transform them through Mother Gaia's heart back to universal love and light energies. Breathing up and down your pillar a few times now, as Shah invites you back now out of your individual cave, back into the group cave. And have a look around now and feel how everybody seems different. All the people here, all the beings here feel different. Everybody's had their upgrade to their very own unique crystalline grounding now. And remember, the development of the full use of this crystalline grounding will depend on your own journey, your own development, and this may be quicker or slower for you, and Shah says it is perfect for you. He says it's time to seal this grounding in and seal this journey in for you now. And breathing up and down your pillar a few times. We ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment. We thank Shah, we thank our God presences, our souls, and the teams around us, and we thank Mother Gaia for her assistance. We thank the Crystal Kingdom and other inner earth kingdom emissaries. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. Now simply breathe up and down your pillar a few times and come fully back into your here and now with your fully upgraded new crystalline grounding.